You are not an object, you're not a thing. So treat yourself like you're just a human. Give yourself time to grow, give yourself time to learn different things, give yourself time to heal. Things aren't always going to be perfect. And that's just the beauty of our experience that we're experiencing today is, things are meant to throw you off your path, you know what I'm saying? But you still should be able to nurture yourself and guide yourself. I've been thinking a lot about that word nurture. Think of this tree I'm sitting behind, okay? In the right environment, with the right amount of nurturing, you can only control so much of how this thing is gonna grow. You can't control it, but in the right space, in the right environment, it could grow to be a very beautiful and big tree. But you have to nurture it and guide it and water it and place that thing in the right environment. And this thing will grow in any different season. It's gonna stay alive and for years and many years and years and years. So what I'm getting at is treat yourself in the same way. You can't grow if you're still stuck in the same environment. And I feel like that environment is just our own mind in a way. It's our own mind because that's where we are mostly. You know what I'm saying? We've become so accustomed to our mind seeing that home. We've become so accustomed to driving home from school every day that it just becomes so comfortable to us. You know what I'm saying? But you can get uncomfortable again. That's all I'm saying. If you have bad thoughts, if you're doing things that you want to stop doing, I feel like it all comes down to, nurturing yourself. Trust me, I've done plenty of things, even today, that I said I was going to do yesterday, that I was going to stop doing yesterday, but I didn't. I just know that I have to be patient with myself. I'm treating myself like I'm a human. I'm not an object, I'm not perfect, I'm not assigned to do these perfect tasks every single day. And that's just what I think I'm getting at, is that give yourself some space, give yourself some time. Be as patient as you are with your dog and with your pet, and save and use that towards yourself. Be so patient with yourself. Nurture yourself. Place yourself in the right environment so you can grow and be pretty. So you can grow and be a beautiful human, or beautiful whatever you aspire to be. A beautiful salesman, a handsome salesman. An artistic painter, a beauty, whatever, bro. Nurture your thoughts, nurture your mind and your body and spirit and soul. You can achieve literally anything, but you have to place yourself in the right environment. Try not to indulge in so much things that don't really serve your inner peace. Inner peace meaning those bad habits that you're trying to break. Try to limit some of those triggers, and I ain't gonna lie, I do it myself. If I know I want to stop doing something, I still do that thing sometimes. So don't feel bad, don't think you're alone. It just happens. I don't even know how to describe it, but it just happens. And I just take it day by day, step at a time. I know I'm not perfect, so I give myself room to make mistakes. But it's time to learn from those mistakes. It's time to break those patterns. So I can blossom when the right season is here. Nothing, I say this all the time, nothing blooms in all seasons. It's only one season that the thing blooms in. Nothing in nature blooms all year. There's only one season that it blooms. So don't expect yourself to always be blooming. You know what I'm saying? You have to go through that growth. You have to go through that development. You know what I'm saying? That nurturing, care for yourself, man. You know, it's honestly a beautiful experience, but you have to let go. I can't control when this tree is gonna be so big. I can't control when or how it's gonna grow. I can't. But I can guide it. I can nurture it. You know, I can guide myself. I can nurture myself, and everything else is gonna follow. But I just know that I have to put in the work. I have to do the mental work. I have to do majority of, you know, what I want to get out of life. And sometimes I find myself being too comfortable with what happened in my life, but it's deep. Sometimes I'm so hard on myself just because I want to be so great. I feel like I'm not doing enough, you know? But also, it's also what I'm not doing. You know, it's keep doing those bad habits. It's skipping out on the things that are important. It's little things. They add up to each other. You know, but that's the one thing I am working on. You know, I am working on that stuff. So it's all a journey. It's a beautiful journey that we're all on, and growing and nurturing ourselves and learning how to just take care of ourselves. I mean, if we don't, then who will? You know? I don't know. It was just something on my mind, man. Because we try to control so many different things. We try to control everything, but the only thing we can control is what we do. How we think, how we feel, what we say, and what we do. In any given situation, and I even said this in the video before, in any given situation, you can bring up a memory that makes you happy. You can bring up a memory that makes you sad. In a sense, you get to decide what you feel in that moment. So yes, you do control what you do, how you feel, what you say, what you're thinking, you know? Obviously, we get random thoughts, you know what I'm saying? But don't act on those thoughts. Don't believe in those thoughts. You know, but that's the topic for another day. Nurture yourself. Treat yourself as a human, bro, not a project. I forget where I heard this from, but it's beautiful. You know, you're not a robot. Don't expect yourself to always be working 100% of the time. Don't expect yourself to always be perfect all the time, 100% of the time. You're going to make mistakes. Things are going to happen in your road, in the bumps in the road are going to happen. That's cool, you know? So, just keep nurturing yourself, man. Just keep trying to grow. You know, do things that you love. I advise you to get some sun. You know, just find your peace. And don't worry about what anybody else's peace is. You know the right environment that you need to place yourself in. Just do the inner work. You know, if you need to sit there and meditate, if you need to sit there in the breeze, do so. But this is what I'm channeling. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sending you the messages that are coming to my head. Just flow and control what you can control. Don't be in control of the uncontrollable. You know what I'm saying? You're a beautiful human being. You know what I'm saying? So treat yourself like one. All right. I need to go home and wash some clothes, so I'll see y'all later. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Bye.